Hello everyone, welcome to the workshop for the first time in 2020. The car boot sale flea market doesn't start for another couple of weeks, so I've had to purchase some new tools. Both of these were on special offer. I've got this one here, this little Trojan screwdriver from my local home base. It was £3 instead of £8.50 I believe. And I got this little Kennedy pipe wrench here for £2.67 from eBay. Okay, so what we have here is a little Stubby ratcheting screwdriver. It appears to be quite well made because it's quite stiff to operate the little ring on here for the ratcheting. You lock it off just there, and also obviously it's the tools, the bits are held in by a magnet in the end here, and again we've got quite a nice tight little cap on the end with a bunch of extra bits here, which is quite useful. And they're a nice fit in there too. So there we go. That's a nice tight fit. So yeah, and you've got a little so you can put a spanner on here to help you if you need that little bit of extra torque. The handle is an interesting design, as you can see, non-slip. This is sort of hard plastic here. This is soft rubber just here. I believe you're supposed to hold it somehow like this, and it gives you quite a good grip for tightening your screws down as well. So we'll have a go with that in a few moments. The Kennedy wrench, it looks very much like a footprint wrench. So it cost me £2.67. I don't think it's quite made as well as a footprint wrench, to be honest with you. But it's got this little thumb wheel action on here, much like a adjustable spanner. So this is a different way of doing things. I believe Footprint makes these as well. These are very similar design to this as well. I haven't got one of these yet, and as this is not a proper Footprint, it's actually a Kennedy, as you can see. It's going to be part of my collection of copies, which I've got quite a few of them now, actually, to be honest with you. Okay, so here they all are. Here's the Kennedy in the middle here. Over this side we have what I like to think of as the better quality ones. These are actually marked, made in Poland, Czechoslovakia. I'm not sure where this one's made, but it is actually marked as Beza or Beza, and it's got a year date on the other side of the hook here. These ones over here are not so nice. These ones are really cheap copies from around about the same period of time as this lot here. Apart from this one here, this is the more contemporary one. This is the style you'll get today if you purchase a footprint wrench. You'll get this one here, but these ones here are all, apart from that one of course, that's a modern one as well, a special edition one, but these ones here are all from between the wars, sort of 1918 to 1939 time, and that's where these fake ones are from. These are all from between the wars, I would imagine. They all look the same, look exactly the same as a footprint wrench, but I can assure you Footprint had nothing to do with the manufacture of these. Okay, so here I have a comparable 7-inch Footprint genuine. You can see they're more or less the same size here. To adjust an old-fashioned footprint wrench, what you'd have to do is remove the pivot pin like so, slide the hook along to where you want it, pop the pivot pin back in, and you're ready to go, as you can see. With this style of one, it's, as I say, very much like an adjustable spanner. To adjust it, you simply turn the thumb wheel like so, and you get instant adjustment. Quite an interesting way of doing things. I think what we'll have to do is let's give it a go, see what it's like. Okay, so I've got my large M25 mil lock nut and bolt here, masquerading as a piece of pipe. It's just the Kennedy pipe wrench to suit, and let's see what we can do with it. And yes, as you can see, it works quite nicely. It's quite comfortable to use. Oh, it's getting tight now. Blimey, it's tightened up a bit more. There we go. There we go. So yes, it's quite a nice little thing to use actually, and I don't think we've damaged the teeth on it, so they must be quite nicely hardened as well. That's good. Okay. As I say, it cost me £2.67 from eBay, from a company on eBay. I was quite surprised to actually see that it came wrapped very nicely in some of this old-fashioned paper here to protect it and stop it from going rusty. I thought it was a really nice touch. Now I'm not sure whether this thing is brand new. Well, it's obviously new, it's never been used at all. You know, it's got the paper there with it, it's obviously brand new, but I'm not sure whether it's NOS, new old stock, or just brand new. I'm not sure really at all, but yeah, instead of being about £5 or £6, it was £2.67, so yes, I decided I was going to have one of these for my collection of footprint copies. Now then, this little Trojan Stubby ratchet screwdriver, £3 from Home Base, my local Home Base. They had a whole load of Trojan stuff on offer, but I thought, yeah, I'd like this one. I like this one a lot, so I thought I'll have it. As I say, you get a number of little bits with it, and that is all this lot here. So that's a quite handy little selection. You've got three Phillips and 2 flat-bladed drivers here, so quite a nice little selection. Of course, it'll, you know, if you've got any other bits, it will take standard bits as well, so quite handy. Okay, so I've got a couple of screws here. One's a Phillips, rather worn one, and the other's a slotted driver, so we can give them both a go. And I think we'll start today with the slotted screw, so just make a little hole for him, like so. Drop him in. Give him a go. As I say, you can actually ratchet it if you want to. Oh, but not that way. There we go. But I wouldn't recommend putting too much torque onto a ratchet, to be honest with you, because you can soon wear them out. That's why it locks. But there we go. So I screwed that one in quite nicely. It's quite comfortable to use, actually. Quite a comfortable little driver to use. Okay, let's give the Phillips screw a go. Make a hole for it just here. There we go. Pop it in. Now this is a little bit worn, the head on this, so what it's going to be like I don't know. But it seems to be handling it alright. So if you want to, we can ratchet it in there. And it's doing a very good job. Now how long these bits will last, I don't know. Hopefully they're nicely hardened. There appears to be a little bit of wear on it already, but hopefully they're alright, not too cheap. Yeah, look alright so far. So yeah, it's quite comfortable to use actually. Okay, so this screw here is the one I've just been using. As you can see, it's well worn compared with an unused brother here. So I think this one will have to be going into the recycling bin, to be honest with you, because it's definitely had better days, hasn't it? Okay then, so the first tools of 2020 then. New ones, or at least a new old stock in the case of this one. It's £2.67, £3 for this little fellow here. Quite a nice little thing, quite like it. Quite like the design, so I thought I'd have one of those. As I say, I haven't got one of these thumb wheel adjustable footprint style wrenches just yet. As I say, I believe Footprint actually make them as well, these things here. It doesn't have the little screwdriver stroke chisel tip on the end of the handle here, and you can see it's threaded all the way along, so you can open it quite away, like so. As I say, I don't think it's made as nicely as a Footprint wrench is, to be honest with you, but then it is just a copy. Alrighty then, so that's my first tools of the year then. Hope you enjoyed taking a look at them. As I say, the flea market stroke boot sale will be starting again at the end of this month, so hopefully I can get some more interesting vintage tools along for you guys to take a look at. Hope you enjoyed this quick review of these little fellas here. I'm trying to get round, when I get a moment, I'm trying to get round to doing a video on these footprint wrench copies and fakes. So as soon as I get a moment, I shall do that for you guys, so keep an eye on the channel for that one. Alright then guys, well thanks for popping over, thanks for taking a look at these two new tools of mine. Let me know down in the comments below if you've got any new tools this year already, whether you've got some for Christmas, I don't know. But yeah, let me know what you've got this year so far. Alright then guys, thanks for popping over, thanks for taking a look, and I'll catch you laters!